Hey, hello, Samantha, and welcome to your reading. In going over your information, I got to tell you, I went intuitively on this one because I was getting like a specific vibe, okay, just reading your information there. And what you were saying is like you were debating on, moving to Utah because you have family there and because you have a hard time getting a job in California. Yeah. California is, God, I mean, I grew up there and I was raised there, so it's like, I know how tough it can be. I know how expensive it is as well. So I lived in like the most expensive counties in California too, northern and southern. So it's like, oh my God. So, you said that you always wanted to live in Texas because your dad is open to moving. You want to do it, but then you don't. So you were saying, should I or should I wait? Well, right there, that's gonna you're kind of already answering your question in a way, in that you're debating on going to Utah because you have family there. But it's like that's not a reason to go somewhere, really. I totally get wanting to move and stuff like that. I really feel like you should. I mean, when I said that you kind of answered your question, it's like you've always wanted to live in Texas. So clearly, I'm just going to say it. If you want to be happy, you need to follow your dreams. You need to go where you want to be. What's going to light you up and what's going to make you happy? For me, it was always wanting to live on the East Coast, and I fucking did it. So do I regret it? Fuck no. I'm so glad I live where I do. And I feel like if you go and you don't live in the place that you really want to, you're not going to be happy. Okay, so I basically pulled cards asking to answer the question, what would happen if you moved to Texas? Okay, and you actually followed through with your dreams and go where you always wanted to live. Now, when you said you want to go, but then you don't, that sounds like fear. It sounds like you don't know what the hell you would do with yourself if you actually got with what you wanted, And a lot of people do fear actually getting what they want because they're afraid that once they get it, someone's going to take it away or something's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But we're going to go and like look at the whole issue here and what could happen and what is needed and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm going to flip all the cards. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Well, looky there. Oh, my. Well, obviously love will happen. Definitely like a partnership, lots of love, lots of generosity, some serious compassion coming your way. I see with the Seven of Pentacles, this is like planting the seeds, waiting for laying a foundation in the background. And the two cards preceding it, it's like we have the Six of Chalices, okay, and then we have the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card is always, this is marriage, okay. This relates to marriage in readings. It also relates to universities and, what's the word? Like government structures and stuff like this. Very, formal type. Oh God, what is the word I'm looking for? Damn it. Institutions, like universities and government office and, city hall and things like that. That's what this card represents. And the fact that you have the Six of Cups here, this is having to do with looking to the past. This could have to do with, there's some sort of history, something, a past life connection. So there is, I see, if you move, obviously we've got some love situation here. And I don't see anything negative here at all, which is really fucking awesome. I see like the start and planting the seeds of a future. Okay. And I feel like that if this is something that needs to occur, and you going and doing this thing is because it has to do with, this person you're going to meet there probably is like a past life connection, but I also see that it's going to fulfill some past life karma and stuff by setting off onto this adventure. Whenever we're challenged with something that might seem a little bit scary to us or different to us or something new to us, it is kind of terrifying, okay? I do feel like in looking, and then we have the Justice card here, which is all about, justice. This has to do with, I don't know what you do right now and like what your background is, but there's also an indication here that you might need to get a little bit more education or some kind of class or certification under your belt. Now, depending on what kind of job you get, some jobs actually offer that sort of a training in the background and stuff like that as well. So I don't know if you've planned on like furthering your education or not. I don't know. That's indicated by this card as well. So, but this also talks about marriage. And what's tripping me out here is I'm seeing, these two cards together, and she's like totally pregnant with new ideas or actual pregnancy as well. Okay. I really feel that there is some sort of past life healing that will occur by actually fulfilling what you feel like you're destined to do. What is your life purpose? Also, because I don't have your chart here or anything, I'm just curious as to what your North Node is in, because, your North Node, if you learn about it, it actually tells you what your life purpose is and what you're here to do. And you would want to read and learn about the sign it's in, but also the house that it's in, okay? So there's actually a book that is fucking awesome where is it? I have it right here. Okay, you might be interested in this. It's this book by Jan Spiller. It's called Astrology for the Soul. And in here, you would want to read the portion that is your North Node zodiac sign, like say it's an Aquarius or something. But then you want to read the one also for the house that your North Node is sitting in, whether it's the 10th, like say if it was the 10th, then you would read North Node in Aquarius and you would read North Node in Capricorn. And by reading both of those, it basically tells you your life purpose, what you're here to do. And it's so scarily accurate when you read this. It's like, oh my fucking God, and you will find that one might resonate with you more than the other, but both will have stuff that's just like, oh my God, this is so me. This is the challenges I face. This is what I need to do, blah, blah, blah. So I really feel like also, like since I even brought that up to you, your North Node, finding out what about it is going to be extremely important in helping you make a decision too. I also feel like this requires some sort of planning. I feel like this is karmic. It's meant to happen. It's also by moving, it will actually bring you balance. And that you would have better opportunities. That's the message I'm getting here by being there. For some reason, the area that's totally coming up to me is either Austin or Dallas are the two areas for sure. Austin being more strong, like that area, and it could be the surrounding areas around it, but definitely that area, because I feel like it would be honestly fun for you. And happy. I also feel like there's like this possibility of being involved in some sort of charitable organization or working for a charity for some reason, or you actually get involved with this person. He might be involved, or they might be involved. Yes, he might be involved with this sort of a situation. I see the Queen of Pentacles here, which is like, come the fuck on. It's like, she's got her chest of money and she's got it going on. She's covered in jewels and stuff because she is very materially secure. I feel like by planting the seeds, also, I don't know if you've been interested in like getting a job within the justice system somehow, like that could be like law even, or working in some sort of charitable organization or working for a company that does some kind of, where they actually help people, bring balance or something like this. I mean, when we have a cups card, we have more than one cups, actually several. This also, cups cards are always involving things like hospitality and working in the arts, working with something creative. It has to do with people who work in, sometimes sciences, arts and sciences, or they can be very much a musician. This person could be involved in something like this. But I see you have some, like you've planted the seeds, and by doing this, it's like you're fulfilling some sort of, you're bringing some balance to your life, fulfilling some karma. You're definitely going to be working in a partnership with somebody, but also this is love, okay? I'm feeling a lot of love vibes because you have the Knight of Cups too, okay? And that's all about that. This man is offering a cup to you. You could end up working. I feel like, honestly, it's like you're going to meet somebody and it's like, they could be like a successful business owner or something like that. And that's also what this Hierophant card is. Or you could end up working for their business. That actually, it's a business that is very integral to the to the community as a whole for some reason, and that could be having to do with this. I don't know if you've ever been interested in like helping kids or having a kid or something, but I see all of that. It's definitely abundant. It's definitely a learning experience, and I think it's going to take you out of your comfort zone, and it's going to force you into being and walking the path of what your true destiny is supposed to be. Because by staying where you're at, it's not helping you. It's like you're remaining stagnant completely. It's not as beneficial to you. I mean, you need to inherently in your gut like what's calling to you. Okay. It's really interesting. So I feel like this person is very kind too, okay? When you meet them, it's like really interesting. So let's see what else came up for you, okay? I pulled a bunch of cards, like some oracle cards, but I don't see anything negative here, okay? And I do feel like this requires some planning, okay? That it's not one of those, you need to research the area, okay? And then find out what areas are better to live in than others, okay? I think a lot of people don't do that, and it's dumb because you don't want to end up in a neighborhood that's complete shite, you know what I mean? And that's just like fucking straight up dangerous for you or something. Especially, I don't know. There's, and what I do know about Texas, because I actually have friends that live there and stuff, is that you can live in some really nice houses and stuff, and they're affordable. So, but definitely you want to look into them and look into that. That's the message I'm getting, is definitely you're going to need to do some research, and you're going to write some lists of pros and cons for different areas. It's not like you can just make a big move like that just like overnight. It does require some planning and some thought. So, as when you were asking about if you should wait, it's like, no, you shouldn't wait to make the decision. You should just make up your mind, but it's going to take some patience, and it's going to require a little bit of planning. It's not something that you can just go do, and you have to like do the legwork and put in for the applications for the jobs and different places like that. You want to have the job before you go there, okay? If you're looking to be on your own completely. If not, and you have somebody, who can make the move, and then they will support you while you look for the job, then fucking just go, whatever. But I do feel like you need to plan. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is, okay? So I pulled a moon phase card, and it's the full moon in Virgo, so this could be an important time in, like, when you find the job, or where it's just like you're going to have some oomph, some manifesting abilities or whatnot. It could be a lucky time for you. So whenever there's a full moon in Virgo, you can look that up online. This is probably a good time for you. So full moon in Virgo, it's the time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. To attune to this energy, find a balance, and I did say balance, did I not? Between the cosmic and the mundane in your life. Additional meanings are worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. And that's really interesting because you had that Six of Pentacles. That is what that card is all about. It's about charity and helping others and being of service to others. So I feel like that's where your destiny lies, you know, is like working a career where you're actually of service to other people. You know, I can't see where your Jupiter is. If I had your natal chart, I could tell you more about that, because that's a key indicator of, you know, when it comes to job and career and stuff, is where your Jupiter's placement is and what house it's in. So, the teaching here is the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It also is the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. There you go. So that being said, let's move on. I pulled a bunch of oracle cards for you, so we're going to start with your nature speak here. We have keep things simple with violets. That's interesting because that is actually the birth flower for February. That's my birth flower too. So anyways, keep things simple. Wild violets are early spring flowers that have a tremendous amount of lore surrounding them. Violets often send out runners to produce new plants. This is part of its message. Keep things simple and add new growth based on old growth. This is what will create real opportunities and true success for you now. Keep things simple and keep stretching out a little at a time. Exactly. Plenty of opportunities are about, as long as we keep things simple, we can take advantage of as many of them as possible. You have laid a good root system, now build upon it. So that's why I was saying, like, were you planning on taking more classes or something, or to get some certification or something like this? Because that's kind of like what this message is a little bit about. Also, you know, like simplifying things and don't overthink things as well. So I'm going to leave the Moonology card there too, since told me. Okay, so we also have community, which is interesting because that's what that also the Six of Pentacles relates to, you know, being of service in your community. So the message with this, and I feel like you're going to have like an amazing community that you will be a part of too. Totally. And it's very transformative to you and very uplifting. It's going to completely like change your life. So the message here with this one is support is all around you, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Allow yourself to be supportive. Give encouragement to others. The more you allow yourself to be supported, the more your dreams can come true. If you believe that you have to do it all alone, you will. Your true family is not just blood relationships. Sometimes the strongest family ties are friends who know who you are. Sometimes they are your ancestors and your soul family who reside in spirit. This card speaks of finding your community and your people. It is a card of remembering that your people are at your side, believing in you, loving you, and standing alongside beside you. Call on your community and ask for their assistance. They are only a thought away. And you were sitting there, you were saying, well, I was thinking about going to Utah because I have family there. Well, you know what? No. I mean, when I read that, I'm like, no. That's like the first thing that came into my mind. And it's like, I didn't even know why. And it was just like so resoundingly no. But I think it's because you have a community elsewhere. And it doesn't have to be your blood relatives, okay? This is an amazing group of people who are waiting for you to find them, okay? I also feel like you have some sort of friends or somebody, or you're going to find some community or like some kind of like group of organization that you're involved with now, or some kind of like say you're in the, I know this is like a weird example, but cosplay or something like that. Maybe there's somebody in that community, if that's what you were into, that can actually lead you. You ask and they could point you in the right direction to something amazing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your hobbies and your side hustles or whatever it is that you do, there's might be somebody also within that community that can actually help you to get started and going in that direction. Okay, so we also had patience came up. Remember what I said, that it requires planning. Okay, and you need to be patient. So this is about the dense fog, which is interesting because we have the crane, and that is such a freaking amazing, like, lucky symbol when it comes to, like, I know with Asian cultures. So in a dense fog, it's best to be quiet and still. For now, don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Be patient. The truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. So remember, you had the quit second guessing yourself. Like I said, you need to make a pros and a cons list kind of thing. Write down all, like, of different areas, okay? And then write them down. But I really feel like you following your dream of going where you're supposed to, where you really want to live, is what you need to be doing, okay? And that requires patience and it requires planning. It's not something that's going to happen like overnight, but you have to start the journey somewhere. You know what I mean? You have to start putting in the work to do the research, to learn as much as you can about it, okay? So that being said, your Chinese fortune card, first up we have freedom, which is really interesting, and this is about restrictions are holding you back in a rut. So the message here, and I'm going to read the career and finance because that's exactly, like, pretty much what you were asking about, is about a job. And if I feel like it, I'll look at the relationship one and see, like, if I'm feeling like I should read it, I will. So the freedom card is all about having plenty of space and the ability to be free from any restrictions. The need to have more freedom could see you on a plane at a moment's notice, or changing career or job as your need to be in control becomes paramount. Starting your own business or self-employment may appeal. Holy shit. I don't know if you've ever considered that, but it's coming up. Good vibes regarding self-promotion and even reinvention are around you as new opportunities for work will arrive. Your challenge is to avoid jumping from opportunity to opportunity, never satisfied with any job or feeling dissatisfied with what you have financially. Most likely, you will downsize property or try to eliminate debt as much as you can so that you have nothing to hold you back from chasing your dreams or desires. Holy shit. To take best advantage of this time, you will need to get your priorities straight. Oh my God, make a to-do list and spend time writing down your plans so you can keep track of all the things going on in your life right now. Oh my God. Wow, holy shit, that is fucking crazy. So obviously that's something you need to be doing right now, no doubt about it, because I've been saying it and there it just came up in a card. Next up we have courage, which is interesting. Because I feel like it's, like I said, it's like I feel like you were feeling a bit fear. It's like you need to have courage, okay? And be courageous and take that leap and just do the thing. Face your fears. You're a survivor sticking up for yourself, facing obstacles. So the career finance message with this is exciting but chaotic times await. Situations can be easily resolved when confronted wisely, and now you seem to have the right approach to change things around in your favor. After a period of courageous activities and gaining back your confidence, you will kick a huge goal and celebrate your victory. Hell yes. Oh my God. Okay, and then our last card here is heaven. Holy shit. You got guardian angels looking out after you. So unsatisfied with life, searching for happiness and messages from the heavens. So the career and finance message here is you are in a rut and very possibly will change careers or positions over the coming years. You may see offers come your way which are too good to refuse. Your ability to manifest your desires is highly charged now, and you should do a vision board as soon as you possibly can with this incredible heaven card. So obviously, with the to-do list, put a vision board together, you can start manifesting this shit into happening, and you could actually live out your dream. You have to trust in yourself. You have to have courage. You have to have, the belief that you're good enough, because you are, okay? You have amazing things waiting for you. You just need to go and fucking do the thing, you know? So I pulled a fairy card for you too, and it is new beginnings. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So it's weird because we had the thing talking about starting your own business. So I don't know if that's something that you've ever dreamt about doing, but you need to be really careful, because if that's true, with who you share that information with, okay? Because not everybody wants you to succeed. Okay. It's like, I saw this meme. This is weird that this is coming up, because I think it was yesterday. It was on Instagram. It was saying, they really want you to succeed and do super good or whatever and really kick ass, as long as you're not better than them. And that's exactly like the vibe I'm getting when I read this. It's like, be careful with who you share this information with, because I feel like you have like a great success within you, but I think that there might be somebody or something around you that is holding you back from that. Okay, so you need to keep that to yourself and just start working on it if you're trying to do it, and take the steps to put into motion to make your manifestations of this occur, like with intention, and just keep it to yourself. Keep it on the down low, okay? Any manifestations that you're trying to bring about, you need to keep those to yourself. And this card says it serves as a message that you can be your own fairy godmother. Imagine if you had the power to make your own dreams and wishes come true. Like Glinda the Good Witch of the South explains to Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz when she says, "You had the power all along, my dear." Exactly. That is totally the fucking deal. And it says, the birth of a baby or an idea often comes with a feeling of pride and love. And it's totally fine to feel proud of your own or someone else's achievements. After all, it takes a lot of super hard work to get to this birthing stage. This type of pride is a healthy feeling. It's a pride from pure heart and not from the ego. So, yes, you got that power to do whatever, follow your dreams and go after it. Okay, so you just need to do it and believe in yourself that you can achieve these things. Okay, so I pulled 3 of these little chocolate cards. We have chocolate pudding with balance. I said this would bring balance to your life. Now is the time to find balance in many areas of your life, work, finances, and relationships in particular. Certain people and situations need your attention. Alchemy is at work. You may find yourself juggling many different aspects of life at this time, balancing, mixing, and matching this with that until things fall into place and feel right. You may need to try several approaches before you settle on what feels right for you. Balance your inner self with your outer, and you will reach your goals quicker. But work will be required to make this happen, and work takes patience. It takes belief that you're good enough. Keep it as simple as possible. Don't overcomplicate things with overthinking, etc. So we have Valentine's Day chocolate with love. Okay, romance and love abounds. A time for love and healing approaches, as does opportunity to make peace with yourself. If you're single, new love is about to enter your life. If not, your existing relationship has potential to transform to higher levels with renewed passion and romance. Before you can truly love another, you must first learn to love and accept yourself, flaws and all, because guess what? You're good enough. Okay, and then we have raw chocolate, bare basics. Keep things simple, bare basics. This message keeps coming up to you, okay? And so does balance. So this card heralds a time of upheaval, anxiety, and pressure. A situation that may appear to be out of your control will arouse raw feelings of hurt and angst. A time known as the dark night of the soul may soon be realized. Let go, surrender control, and ride out the storm until a sense of calm and resolution can be found. There will be signs along the way warning of approaching positive change, so remain vigilant. Awareness is the key. And I also feel like patience. So I don't know if you've been going through some rough stuff lately or what, but that could indicate like now, what you're going through now. So I'm going to close this out with doing the tea leaves, and then I'm going to pull some of the fortune cookie cards here to see what comes up for you. But like I said, this requires patience and planning, and really, like I said, I don't know if you were thinking about like adding a certification under your belt or something like this. This is coming up, like, because I don't know what you do. But that's a message that came up. So you might need a little bit more, like I said, but I feel like some jobs, actually, they provide that. So, but anyway, here's the tea leaves. Now, what this is going to tell us, these are events, warnings, synchronicities, symbology that could have something to do with the situation. What's really interesting is we have 2 months of the year that came up specifically for you. We already have that full moon in Virgo, so keep that in mind. But then we have the astral house, and this is the astral house will tell us what the overall theme is relating to all of these things in your life, okay? So we have wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Yeah, that's what it sounds like in your question here. It sounds like you're just like, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, I'm so indecisive. I don't know where to go. Well, time to make a decision. So we have jug, lighthearted, carefree time. You're going to have some fun coming up here. We have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I don't know if that's something going on right now with you or what. Chair filled, someone new is entering your life. Ooh. We have teardrops, great personal sorrow. So that could have something to do with this. We have camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. And that was talking about that in the oracle cards too, is make sure you persevere and you just stay vigilant. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself, okay? Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. So this is weird. I don't know. If you have like some friends or somebody around you, like I said, I don't know why I was like feeling like you need to keep your personal business to yourself for some reason, but there might be somebody around that doesn't have your best interest at heart. I'm really feeling that. So money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. We have horse, short journey. We have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Interesting. And then the 2 months of the year are April and June. And then the whole overall is success. So this definitely has to do with just like life success. And definitely I feel like it's career related. But I feel like that there's going to be, and you know, you had the raw chocolate talking about the dark night of the soul. There could be some kind of shit that's going to occur or is starting to occur right now. But I feel like as long as you persevere, you're going to overcome this. There's definitely somebody new entering your life. There could be somebody older than you too. It could be an older man. But I see that, you know, you're going to be leaving a fucking time of indecisiveness and like sorrow and partings of ways of people, and you're going to be entering into something much more successful, much more happy, much more uplifting. It's just way more positive, like as, you know, you make changes and stuff. By finally making a decision, I think that's going to set up a chain of events that's going to change some things, okay? And for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to pull some more of these. It's like my intuition's saying, yes, there's something else that you need to know before I pull the Chinese cards. I don't know why. This has never happened to me in a reading, but I'm going to do it. This is weird. There's something else you need to know. What is it? Well, we also have October came up. We have new job and career. There it goes. We have psychic ability, trust your intuition. We have Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. We have, and that's keeping your mouth shut to certain people. Definitely, you want to be shrewd when it comes to business. We have dog, protection from a powerful friend. So you're going to have somebody who's going to be like watching out for you and protecting you. We have parrot, someone will gossip all about your secrets. See, this is why you need to, I'm telling you, keep your mouth closed about what it is you're planning to do. And younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So this could actually be your dad, but this could, I mean, you got 2 boys coming here at you, okay? This is interesting. So there is a new job, okay? New job or career, okay? I feel like you need to tap in. I mean, you are what? Scorpio rising, Pisces sun, and Gemini moon. The Pisces sun right there and the Scorpio rising. You've definitely got psychic abilities that you can tap into. You just need to freaking believe that, you know, and learn how to hone in on them a little bit more. But I feel like by listening to your intuition, it's going to drive you where you need to go. And it's funny, October came out because if you've been watching my freaking videos, I've been saying this since 2019, at the beginning of 2019, when I did readings with Ciara, was that I felt that there was something major going to go down in October of this year. And I don't know if you saw the thing I just posted that I did the reading with Ciara's channel about how I basically predicted COVID, which fucking kind of blew my mind that somebody pointed that out, because after I do readings, you know, like for channels and stuff, especially if I'm channeling, I don't remember what I say. I have to replay it back to hear what I'm saying. Or, I mean, somebody was pointing this out and I was like mind blown. Okay. But I did. I said it. I fucking said it. It's on my Instagram stories right now, or it's actually in my feed now. I posted a video talking about it, so you could actually look at that if you follow me on Instagram. So we're going to look at some Chinese fortune cards to close out this reading. But I feel like you definitely have some ability with your intuition that you know what you should be doing. You know. But I feel like if you don't follow your dreams and go where you're meant to do, you're going to be doing yourself a great disservice. You're not going to realize your dreams, and you're not going to fulfill your life path, which is not something good. Okay. You want to be happy, right? I feel like there's going to be great personal sorrow if you don't go do the thing that you're supposed to do, that you're feeling called to do, and that you know in your heart that you desire and you want. There's a reason you're being called there. Okay. So we have sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth, fabulous communication and relationships. We have wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. What? Okay. We have twists and turns. Carefully made plans can be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure to get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. Moving is stressful. Okay, I've done it. I'm like a fucking professional at it for the past 25 years. It's like my mate, my honey, he is a, you know, Coast Guard officer. So we've lived all over the fucking place. We've moved so many times. It's not even funny. Health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. That's awesome. But definitely your health is coming up twice here. So be very careful, okay? Take good care of yourself and get fit. So we have nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. We have declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. It's weird because you have depression, you know, worry that someone is against you. You have parting of the ways, either in romance or business. And then you have great personal sorrow. So, and somebody gossiping. Okay. So like I said, really be careful who's around you. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. So there you go. There you have it. I hope that this brought some clarity to you and helped you to hone in on what it is that you want to do. Like I said, start planning, start working, you know, finding out about the locations that are best for you. I highly recommend checking out your ley lines as well. Oh yeah, girl. If you haven't done that yet, okay, I have it in my highlights on my Instagram and those little bubble things saying ley lines. There's one called ley lines, and there's a video right there that can show you how to look up your ley lines. And you want to look at the harmonious and the disharmonious ones and look up what's in that area that you're interested in going, okay? And see if what happens if you move into that area, what would happen. Because by your natal chart, okay, your natal chart placements can determine what areas on Earth are the most positive for you and which are the most negative. It's really fascinating shit. So I would look that up, because I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of destiny reason why you want to go there, because there might be some line around there that's going to help you with career or love or like reinvention or healing even. Like the place that I'm being called to go to right now is on my Chiron line, and it's just like, it's profoundly healing for me to go there. So I'm so going, but I have to wait till COVID's over because it requires overseas travel. So anyway, that's it for you. I hope this helped, and it was a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much, and I will catch you later. Bye.